Hello my dear Aries. Today we are reviewing your horoscope for the month of June. This is a combined alignment of astrology and tarot. Each card is responsible for some area of your life. We will consider your inner potential and health, your finances, family relationships and personal life. How will the circumstances at work or your business and other issues? We begin to disassemble each house in detail. First house. These are your actions. Your inner potential. In June, you will want to lead a passive lifestyle more. There will be a detachment from business. This is your inner pause, when, finally, all this will end. The Eight of Swords shows that we ourselves suppress some part of our personality. Often these are internal barriers or prohibitions that we usually set for ourselves, but we prefer to find their cause in the environment. You will have to take some action that will go against your will. Do whatever you want. Just get away from me. That's what this card says. The card shows your low self-esteem. She says that it is necessary to act contrary. This feeling of vulnerability, defenselessness. Second house, the home of your personal money. For money, the card is not good. Income will remain in June the same as before, someone even less. The card offers to start counting your expenses, to analyze your financial situation. Someone will even have to beat out their money demand. There may be a salary delay. Most likely, you yourself will be able to refuse something, from some expenses, but this is for the best. Your head cooks perfectly in business, and the decisions you make may turn out to be rational. Third house. Everyday life. Prosperity, hospitality and cordiality will reign in your the house. It is possible to buy a car and not simple, but which you will really like. Buying an expensive phone, very good relationship with siblings, preparation of some important documents, good news, nice short rides, success in studies, admission or education, getting rights. Fourth house, house of family and real estate. Something pleasant will happen with your family and it will have a long-term meaning. This can mean the birth of a child, and the arrival of a new member in the family. Arrival or departure of someone from the family. The card says that one who is lonely should not invent and idealize a partner for himself. Otherwise, in reality, you will be disappointed. And this may be the reason why you are lonely. Friendship, pleasant emotions and good mood will reign in the family. In terms of real estate, it can be assumed that in June there will be more preliminary conversations, making plans for the purchase, sale or renovation, but for the time being, it will remain so in the project. The card says that for now you will be in your illusions, that your expectations are very different from reality. In any case, be patient, the process will be lengthy. Fifth house, house of celebration and pleasure. The card shows that you may have worries that worry you, upset you, or scare you. Sometimes these can be real worries, but as practice shows, often not everything is so terrible in real life, as you yourself wind up in your mind. It may be some kind of psychological fatigue, disbelief in victory, a breakdown, disbelief in the very fundamental possibility of improving the situation. Perhaps you're focusing solely on the negative aspects of existence, whether they are real or imagined. It is even more likely that you will be aggressive or angry at yourself. This is a kind of turning point, when, as before, it is no longer possible and does not want to, but how to proceed is not yet clear. The card advises to think over Plan B, and preferably C and D, because it may come in handy soon. Sixth house, house of work and health. At work, you have to maneuver, adapt to the situation. Nevertheless, you will be able to overcome difficulties at work. You can pull off some manipulative actions, mislead the authorities, for example, say what you did and won't do, get out of work under the pretext of doing your own thing, etc. And you will get away with everything. There may be some unforeseen circumstances, obstacles, interference. The card may mean that you will have a lack of information and you may go into a tailspin because of this. You will not know what to do. The lasso indicates that they are trying to deceive you, or someone in your environment is acting dishonestly. Seventh house, the house of a marriage or business partner. Your partner in June will be purposeful and even sometimes overly stubborn. Pursuing his goals, he can go over the heads, while, if he goes against him, He can be aggressive. The Emperor sincerely believes that the whole world revolves around him. In personal relationships, the card indicates they're problematic in the house building. This is complete patriarchy in the family if the card shows a man, and complete matriarchy if a woman. For a business partner, this is a person who is quite conservative, authoritative in his circles, and ambitious, may have a lot of money and serious positions, giving him some authority and power. He has a pragmatic approach, but he can also control everything too much, as stability is important to him. The period when our relations are strengthened, become reliable and durable. 8th house, house of other people's money and crisis. For the company, it has several alternatives for earning, signing contracts, conclusion of transactions, any partnerships. This card does not tell you how your relationship with a bank or lender will develop, but it shows stable little money. You have the opportunity to earn extra money, a second job. This is your ability to live on relatively small amounts. 9th house, home of travel and education. This is a chance from fate not only for traveling, but for receiving additional education. The card says that various options are thrown at you, but you will not like everything in your soul. It seems like everything is not right. And yet, who is going to travel? Relax, everything is favorable for you. The card may indicate an explosion of euphoric emotions from some simple things. Well, for example, someone will go abroad for the first time, or stay in a more expensive hotel. Went somewhere for the first time. The card shows that a person has connections, opportunities, but there will be no simple desire. 10th house, house of career and business. You will be in a strong position. And yet, some undercover games may be going on behind your back. In business, everything is the same: theft, offshore accounts, fraud and semi-legal schemes for earning money. The priestess shows that in order to make a profit, you should trust your intuition, learn not to reason, but to feel, and this is much more difficult than it seems at first glance. The warning will be an indication that things are not quite the way you think. Much is hidden from your eyes. Take a closer look at the people around you, try to understand what is being hidden from you, and how you can use it to your advantage. 11th house, house of friends. Your determination will pay off as you have laid the foundation for the next step in your life journey, yet you feel like your current burden is heavy on you, physically or emotionally. You're under a lot of pressure and you're feeling a lot of changes that have reached a critical stage. Perhaps you should ask yourself if you enjoy carrying heavy responsibilities or strong convictions. This may be the perfect time to take help and advice from other people whose opinions you value. This card often falls to businessmen or workaholics working 25 hours a day. Then it warns that a person must immediately give himself a rest. Otherwise he will face a breakdown in health or failure in all matters. As a forecast, it means that it is better not to take on the planned business, because now it is unbearable. The 10 of Wands shows that we are tormented by doubts and thoughts about difficult problems, and we see no way out of them. The best way to overcome this black streak is to abstract from it, take a break, go on a long desired vacation, go to the country, nature. 12th house, house of secrets. This card gives you advice. Everything you do, your undertakings, it's better to keep it a secret for now. For someone, this card will be played as in the need for solitude, a trip to a sanatorium. Who will face big problems, you will be able to defend yourself and deal with them. This is a card of skill, strength and courage. Its energy communicates the ability to endure in the most difficult situations. You will achieve what you want, but you have to fight for it. This is a quick recovery card. Close success awaits you. Here we have completed the forecast for June, my dear Aries. I remind you that on the main page of the channel you can choose other layouts by topic. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you for the likes, and see you soon in the next video. Goodbye.